If I travel out of state while on my period and my blood condition causes me to start hemorrhaging, and I happen to be in a state where women's health care is so strictly regulated that doctors feel like they can't interfere because any period-related bleeding could be a pregnancy and there's no interfering in that, and I bleed out and die because of the laws that are going to be left up to states' decisions, I don't want you at my funeral.
And they really wondering why we didn't vote a woman as a leader? We gonna get into it. Peace, everybody. It's your boy. Let's talk. We back with another video. All right, man. So it's only been 4 days ever since Donald Trump just became the 47th president of the United States. He not even in office yet, but already he getting stuff done.
You don't find that suspicious?
The economy is looking good. Gas prices down. World leaders talking about ending conflicts, which I'm going to talk about in a separate video. But besides all that, you got a whole lot of liberals are crashing out and melting down all on social media because Trump got elected.
Word?
And it's kind of like these people don't even got no dignity no more. Like I'm seeing all sorts of stuff online, from women shaving their head. You even got some women telling other women to leave their husband because Donald Trump won the election.
What?
Shit is crazy. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I love it because it's content for me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna react to some of these videos, and of course I'll give my commentary throughout the video, and I'll also give you my final thoughts at the end. Alright, no more wasting time. Let's see what they're talking about.
To the men of America, thank you so much, because you have now officially pushed any woman who was ever questioning herself away from you and into my arms.
This fool is tripping.
I'm out of here. And I am now 100% gay. I wasn't sure before, but now I am positive. So if you're a man, don't look at me, don't touch me, don't speak to me, don't breathe near me. Okay? Okay, I'm glad we got that sorted.
I don't think they peeped that with characteristics like that. I don't think that most dudes want to be around them in the first place.
He ain't lying.
Now, to be fair, she is kind of cute, so dudes would naturally want to hit. But as soon as she open up her mouth, ain't nobody trying to hear all that stuff. Instant attitude.
God damn. Yeah. Fuck.
Y'all know how most guys is nowadays. Like, we not trying to hear all that stuff. We not trying to put up with all that mouth just to smash. We right on to the next one.
My nigga.
So her protesting and saying that she ain't trying to get nobody no yams and all that stuff no more because she mad that Donald Trump won. I think she just did us a favor.
Nice.
Oh, and another thing. Me and you will never be friends if you're voting for Donald Trump. Me and you will never remain friends if you're voting for Donald Trump. It's not a political difference. This is not the 2012, 2004 elections where we just disagree on how the economy should be ran. This is my life.
The fuck is he talking about?
If you are willing to vote for someone who gets to determine whether I live or die if I have complications or have a child, you will never sit in the presence of me. I had taken off one of my closest friends because of this election. It is that deep. Anybody can go. I don't care who you think you are.
Is it though? I mean, is it really that deep? Because I don't think so.
Yes.
And for the past couple of days, I've been seeing a lot of that on social media. People talking about they don't care if we friends or family. If you voted for Trump, you instantly blocked. And just like I said with the last check, if people want to do stuff like that just because you got your own opinion and want to vote for something that's best for you and your family, then they did you a favor. So let them live their best lives. Because one thing's for sure and two things for certain. Misery loves company. And these type of people, they're just miserable to the core. And so I say let them suffer in public.
You know, I would really like that a lot.
You know what the kicker is? The kicker is those that you know that voted for Trump will stay silent around you because they don't want to lose their relationship with you.
Shit.
Let that sink in. Sounds like a toxic boyfriend to me.
It's always the Cleo set it off looking chicks talking trash.
Yo, this nigga is off the hook.
All that is guys for just trying to get girls to come to the other side. And to be honest with you, that's kind of cool with me because just like all these other chicks, like if they got attitudes and all that sassy and stuff, and with the loud mouth and attitudes, y'all go ahead and mess with them females. Shoot, they'll give us a break from our headaches anyway.
If you're a woman who voted for Trump, I hope your husband gets his mistress pregnant and y'all gotta raise the baby. All three of y'all as a little family together. I can't wait to see it. Y'all are gonna be so cute.
Again, there's always these big back looking chicks talking trash.
Got him!
Man, at the end of the day, I just look at it like jealousy. Because most of the times, these type of chicks, they single anyway. That's why they be wanting other chicks to break up with their boyfriends or their husband. So they can join them right along in their misery. And the simple fact that you got a lot of females not falling for it anymore, I'm loving it. Because you got a lot of women starting to wake up to the BS that these liberals and the Democrats be trying to spew to them. And even if you're not a Trump supporter, just long as you ain't following that rhetoric, that crazy stuff that they doing, then I look at you like you all right with me, because that stuff is crazy. But let's continue.
I just want you to know if you're black and you went ahead and voted for Trump, I just want you to know, like, your ancestors, they picked you up, dropped you on your shit, kicked you in your shit, then went to Birmingham, got that chair, and they just constantly repeated it, blah, 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 blah. And then they're gonna make you get back up until you go fucking try again. Because what
It's
the fuck
sad.
are you doing?
And shit, if our ancestors did that for voting for Trump, I wonder what they'd do if we voted for Kamala Harris. Shoot, they likely just feed us to the dogs instead of doing all that beating us up with their hands. Just get away with us real fast, because they probably look at us like y'all tripping. We'll rather go with Massa than going with her, because she will be looked at to the slaves, our ancestors, like the failed person, the house N word, the one in disguise, the one that the slave masters use to whoop over the other slaves. So I don't even think they ever like her over Trump. If anything, if this election was like that movie Django, she would be Samuel L. Jackson and Trump would be that German dude.
You will?
No, because I want you to hear me when I say with my full fucking chest, if you voted for Donald Trump, I want you out of my life. Because at a base level, I don't care for friends. I don't care for family. Because if I'm going into a future where interracial marriage is even up for debate, I don't want you at my wedding. I don't want you there. If I travel out of state while on my period and my blood condition causes me to start hemorrhaging, and I happen to be in a state where women's health care is so strictly regulated that doctors feel like they can't interfere because any period-related bleeding could be a pregnancy and there's no interfering in that,
I beg your pardon?
and I bleed out and die because of the laws that are going to be left up to states' decisions, I don't want you at my funeral. If the Department of Education is defunded and my children can't go to school unless it's at a private institution that we cannot afford, and there's no way to get any assistance in affording this, I don't want you in my kids' lives. And that's just the beginning of it. So honestly, truly, if you voted for Trump, get out of my life.
Yo, is it just me, or do anyone else notice that these woke Gen Z liberals always go to the extreme to try to justify their reasonings for trying to do what they do?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Like, none of that stuff that what she just said happens on a regular. Like, what she just said was some extreme behind stuff. And I'm assuming this is because of the courts turning over Roe v. Wade. Well, they give it back to the states. So it's up to the states to decide that. Now, if your states is not rocking with that, then I suggest you move to another state. Or you can do what so many people are refusing to do and just vote locally in your local elections and put in the people who align with your views so you can get things done. Because I think that's the thing that a lot of people are not doing. They so focused on the national election, but not worried about the local government right there in your own city or county, wherever you are, your own borough. And if you did that, get the right people in the right positions who think the way you think and have the same political views, then you'll be able to get that stuff done. And even if not, that whole extreme stuff that she just said, because it sounds like it's like some old complications with the mother. Well, Donald Trump, Republicans and Democrats all agree that if it's the great word incest, or if the mother's life is in danger, then that should be considerate to get an abortion. Those would be the only three reasonable reasons why you should in the first place. So everything she just said were just some crazy liberal woke stuff, but that's what they do to try to justify their crazy reasons. So we ain't even falling for that. It is what it is. But on to the next one, because this next one, this girl tripping right here. Check what she say.
Women who can divorce their husbands, I'm gonna need you to do it today. And who can't divorce their husband, look up Aqua Tofana. I didn't say to do anything with it. I just said to look it up. Baby is appalled at y'all. Y'all really did this?
Yo, these motherfuckers gonna go to jail. They tripping. So I ain't know what the hell Aqua Tufano was, so I actually looked it up, and there's some crazy stuff behind that. So when I looked it up on Google, it says Aqua Tufano was a powerful poison created in Sicily around 1630 that was said to be used throughout Italy. It is associated with Galilea Tufana, a woman from Palermo who's said to lead a group of poisoners in Rome. Like what? What type of stuff is that? So basically, you advocating for women to unalive men because they voted for Trump,
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
and she talking about divorce your husbands first if you can't do that. And like I said, there's always these big back, weird face looking, bonnet wearing, like, and I hate doing this, like because that's not what's really within my character. I don't really talk about people like that as far as looks and everything like that. That's not really what I do. But I gotta call this stuff out because it's crazy. There's always these type of people talking trash, and that's male and female. It's not just the women. Men do it too. So you know what I mean? Don't just come at me like you just coming at females like that. No, because I'm gonna make videos about dudes too. Because you have dudes crashing out over this stuff too. Right now, I'm just making a video on women, but tomorrow I'm gonna do it on the men because y'all all tripping. Like this stuff is crazy. All this because someone got political views. Y'all really act like the man was Hitler. Like dude was already in office before. Nothing happened. All this fear mongering and deranged craze, like hate, it is wicked. That's all it is. That's all it can be described as. It's just wickedness. And I believe that this election was spiritual. Now, is no way I'm looking at, like I said this before, I say it again. Donald Trump is not a saint, but just looking at the aspect of this election and everything surrounding it and how everything is happening with the people and the mind frames of people, this is has something to do with good versus evil, and this is like real spiritual, and the Bible talks about, the powers and principalities of this world, and I believe that this all has something to do with it. So y'all might call me crazy conspiracy theorist. It is what it is, but I go with my gut instinct, and usually 9 times out of 10, my gut instinct is always right, especially on situations like this. So, I mean, I just I just pray, man, and hopefully a lot of people can come to reasoning and see that they've been laid astray. And if not, then the ones who actually see what's going on, just stay away from all them other people. Because, like I said, they're wicked and they're not for you. And there's no need to try to convince them otherwise. So it is what it is. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.